I don't like to waste time, so let's get to it. This summer, I'm visiting my dad. I didn't want to work out at home all summer, so I got a gym membership. Within 4 days of going to the gym, 4 days, I've talked to literally half of everyone who goes there. All the guys. Half the guys. That's crazy. Before this, the past gym I had, where I used to live, I hadn't talked just about anyone. And then the first day I went to this gym, I literally talked to 4 dudes and a girl. Just like that. Out of nowhere. Second day, same thing. Third day, same thing. Fourth day, same thing. Now I've talked to like 14 dudes there, and it feels amazing. Every time I walk in there, I get a fist bump. 2 fist bumps, 3 fist bumps. Several conversations with people I've already talked to. Like, I'm not bragging, I'm just saying, like, it feels good. It feels good to be in a social environment and have fun while you're working out. The value I'm providing here. So, how did I do it? How can I go from being not social whatsoever to going to a new gym and already having a conversation with half the people there? Every time I walk there, someone already greets me before I even start working out. Like, someone's walking up with a fist bump. It was so easy too. Okay? First thing, sauna. Best place to talk to other guys. It's so unbelievably easy. Okay, and I'm gonna explain it in autistic detail on how to do it. So, number one, you have to understand you don't need that interesting of a conversation. You may think, but I want to talk about something cool. You'll get there, but you overthink it. Everyone overthinks it. I do too. I used to. And then I figured it out, and now I'm like, I know what I'm doing. So, here's how my conversation will go. Anytime someone or myself walks into the sauna, you simply ask, how's it going? The only response they can ever have is, good, how are you? No one in their right mind will ever say anything different. Every single person I have ever asked, how's it going, or how are you doing, always says, good, how are you? Okay, and the follow-up to that is amazing. That's what I always say. Like, a typical conversation when I greet somebody, or when I talk to somebody is, how you going? How you doing? And they'll say, good, how are you? Amazing. Thank you for asking. Just like that. And there you already have a little bit of fuel for the conversation. So for the sauna example, if I'm sitting in the sauna, someone walks in, I ask, how you doing? They'll say, good, how are you? I'll say, amazing. Thank you for asking. And then while I'm saying this, my mind is thinking of something just around me, something relevant to say. Bonus points for saying something completely boring. I just develop this mindset. I'm trying to teach you that simply not caring what you say and just fueling the conversation and just trying to start something. It takes very little. You could say something so unbelievably normal and just so boring, and it will lead to an awesome conversation. It can. Okay? And again, another thing you have to understand, not everyone you talk to is going to be interesting. Like, it's simple. Not everyone's interesting. You can have a fun conversation. Some of these aren't even gonna work. I've talked to a couple guys there who are just not interesting. They just didn't talk much. But yesterday, I had an awesome conversation with one guy who was talking about like health and whatnot, and it was like, yeah, that's cool. Like, I'm glad I talked to that guy. But so if you go into the sauna, or if you're in the sauna, someone comes in, you say, how's it going? They say, good, how are you? Amazing, thank you for asking. Say something that's relevant. So right now, I'm in Texas right now. It's like 100 degrees. So I don't know, like, what do you, ask something about the weather. I don't know. It rained like the most ever in this month since like 1920 or whatever. So you can say something about that. Like, I don't know, it's hard to come up with on the spot, but if you say something about the rain or the weather, I don't know, say something about like a concert that's nearby. Literally anything. What I'm trying to say is that you can literally start a conversation with absolutely boring topic and it can go well. Literally anything. If you think it's stupid, say it. Remove the filter entirely. I do not. Okay, here's a good cue. Once you're in that position and you say amazing, thank you for asking, literally whatever you think, say it. Don't even second guess it. Just say it. Don't think about it. If you think it, say it. Completely remove the filter. Just do it. It's not hard. Once you do this, you'll find yourself in a conversation, and then because you're not retarded and you have a brain, you can pick it up from there and actually have a nice conversation. The problem with most people, though they're capable of having a nice conversation, they don't know how to start it. This is the link. So your capabilities are here, but you can't get up there because you don't have the facilities to start the conversation. And that's what I'm teaching you. Once you're in this point, if you just don't overthink it and just say something. Once you do that, you're good, bro. You can have a nice conversation. Yesterday I was in the sauna. I went for the how's it going? He said, good, how are you? I said, amazing. And then we ended up talking about water bottles because I have a fucking huge water bottle. It's a gallon. And he was like, damn, is that a gallon water bottle? And I was like, yeah, what about it? And then we ended up having a nice conversation. That was the guy who was talking about health and whatnot. It was super easy. All because I asked him, how's it going? You can literally ask anyone. I don't care how socially autistic you are or how socially anxious you are. You can ask somebody how they're doing. No one's going to be offended by that. No one's going to be mad at you for that. The only possible answer for someone, if they're asked, how's it going, is, good, how are you? No one in their right mind would even dare saying something different. It's just not, by a lot, it's just not okay. You can't say anything else but, good, how are you? No one else has ever said that to me. It's always, good, how are you? And then you respond with, amazing, or I'm great, thank you for asking. Whatever you want, just continue the conversation. Just keep it going. As soon as you think of something, fucking say it. It's not hard. The main problem with people who are trying to be social and can't is that they overthink everything. Do you know how easy it is for me to walk up to a girl and talk to her? Nothing even passes my mind. I don't even think. It's kind of like I just shut it off and I go. It's easy. And as soon as I start thinking about it, and as soon as I'm like, oh, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? What am I going to say? I don't know. That's when I fail. It's as soon as I start thinking about it. So if you just program your mind, just think, I don't know, try to visualize yourself walking up to a person and just your instant response without even thinking. Just autopilot, you ask them, how's it going? I want you to not even think about it. The next time you go to the gym, you should just ask somebody, how are they doing? Without even thinking about it. You shouldn't even second guess it. You shouldn't think, oh, but what's that thing I should be saying? No. Nail it into your mind now. How is it going? That is what you need to say. As soon as you get that, you're done. That's great. You can have a good conversation now. It's just starting it that's the problem with everybody. And then, it's easy. I'm yapping, but as soon as you start the conversation, you can do good. Start it off with, how's it going? Good, how are you? Amazing, thank you very much. Say something applicable to the situation. If a guy's lifting heavy weights, say, you're lifting some impressive weight. Congratulations. Something random, something, everyone likes compliments. So if you're outside of a sauna, if you don't have a sauna for some reason, if you're just in the gym and you see a guy lifting some somewhat impressive weight, even if it's just slightly above normal, everyone likes to be complimented. If you compliment somebody, it puts them in a nice social mood, so the chances of them just ignoring you or not being receptive whatsoever, super small. It diminishes instantly as soon as you compliment them. So you can do this by saying, yeah, that's some heavy weight, bro. The only possible answer they can give is thank you. There's nothing else. Unless they compliment you back, which is even cooler. So, that's some impressive weight, dude. Yeah, thank you. I saw you, you're doing some nice stuff too. Thank you very much. There you go. Yeah, start a conversation. So, now find something applicable. Say something. Literally anything. The longer you wait, the more awkward it is. I would say that waiting 5 seconds to say something is more awkward than just about anything you could say directly after that. You could say, I don't even know, like, what do you think of beef? Like, literally so random, and you could say it, and it wouldn't be that awkward. Like, it might be weird, and he might think it's awkward, but as soon as he gives an answer, just continue the conversation. Just go. Just do it. Like, I could give you a bunch of other random examples. I can get a bunch of random, like, quotes and whatnot. Like, you can't win unless you try, or, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. You've heard it before. You have to try, though. It's not hard. I want you, the actionable stuff. If you don't do this, you're a bitch, okay? Take this information, apply it. Next time you go to the gym, I'm using gym because that's an easy place to go to, and I mean it's what I have found success in, because I literally talked to half the gym in 4 days. So that's what I'm saying. As soon as you go to the gym, I want you to talk to somebody. Just ask them how they're doing. I don't even care if you continue the conversation. Every single time you walk up and you scan your little card and there's someone at the front desk or whatever, just ask how you're doing. They'll say, "Great, how are you? Thanks," or "Good, thanks for asking," and then walk away. You can stop it there. Build up the confidence. Progressively overload. You're a gym guy. Progressively overload with social skills too. You can easily build it on from there, from nothing. And again, I started from nowhere. Literally nowhere. I talked to nobody. I've been on vacation since January. I've talked to just about nobody. And then I go to this gym for the summer, and 4 days. 4 days. And I've already talked to half the guys there. Because I figured out how simple it is. And I figured out that you can literally say the stupidest thing ever. The most normal, "How's the weather?" I've started a conversation with that, and it's worked. And I had a nice conversation with a dude about, I don't even remember what he was talking about, but I had a nice conversation with the dude, all because I asked him, "How's the weather?" I asked him what he thought of the heat. And because of that, I now have a guy that's fist bumped me because I've walked into the gym. Or like, since I've walked into the gym, he's just fist bumped me. It's not easy. Bonus points for starting it with the most boring answer ever. I want you to get into your mind that the more boring it is, the easier it is. Which isn't necessarily true, but it gives you confidence, because then you're like, "Oh, I can say something boring." Everyone can say something boring. Just say anything normal. Imagine what an old person would say. Like, an old person meets his old person friend. What would he say? Say that, you got a conversation. It's that easy. Same thing with girls. Except you can't do that in the sauna. Not in America, at least. So, walk up to a girl. Just ask, "How's it going?" "Good, how are you? Thank you." Or, "Good, how are you? Amazing, thank you." Say something, anything applicable. Just look around you. If you're at a park, say something about the park. If you're at a gym, say something about the gym. Ask her, "Hey, I don't think I've seen you before. My name's Vincent, how are you?" That's simple. Like, do not overthink it. Overthinking is the worst thing you can do. As soon as you think about it, your chances instantly diminish. You self-sabotage yourself instantly as soon as you do that. Like, hopefully by this point, like, with most of my videos, I just kind of repeat what I say once I say all the things that I mean to say, just that if you keep watching, you get more motivation to do it. So, like, I'm running out of things to say, bro. Turn the video off, go to a gym, say something, go talk to somebody. It's easy, it's simple. Do not think about it. Bonus points if you do it right now. Like, I instantly know if you're going to be, I would give it like an 80% accuracy that, depending on whether you take action on this in the next 24 hours or not, will lead you to lead me to believe you're going to be successful or not. So if you take action right now, I know you're just that guy. You're just that guy, bro. But if you don't take action, I mean, come on, if you're watching this video, you should be that guy. What are you doing? This is a self-improvement video. You should take action. You know how it goes. If you are taking action, Go join the community. I've got other people who do that. So, also, don't mind the room. I'm doing construction right now. Remodeling everything right now. Pretty cool.